This is a museum assignment I did about when I went to the National Museum. This is the oil painting I chose from the National Museum. It is titled Virgin and Child with Saint, Elizabeth Lucy, the Child Baptist, Peter and Catherine. It was made by Bonifacio Veronese, and two key elements that are important to this work are lines and colors. The artist uses implied lines to direct the viewer's attention to the focal point, which in this case is baby Jesus. Every person that is depicted in this painting is looking at the baby. Eye gazes are common implied lines that artists tend to use to manipulate where the viewer looks. The artist also uses colors as another visual element. He inputs complementary colors to establish an energetic and vibrant mood. The artwork is about biblical figures coming together and representing what they stand for, which in this case is the religion of Christianity. Oil paintings look very detailed in person, and even the brush strokes are visible. Online, though, the paintings look smooth. One cool thing that my professor did mention about this painting was about how Lucy always carries the eyes because supposedly that's how she passed away, by either herself gauging her eyes out or someone else. But in every painting in which she is depicted, she is holding eyes, and the same with him. He has keys because he is supposed to be the one who has the keys to heaven. Moving on to the abstract work, I chose No Key, No Question by Shanique Smith. This artwork was made with ink, acrylic, and fabric and was made into a collage. Well, at first, I thought the work would be classified non-representational. I thought it was just a pretty artwork just to be seen. But upon reading the artist's commentary, it is clear that what she portrayed was a subatomic particle, which is in fact a real thing. So I would classify this work as abstract. The collisions of the articles and the color have been abstracted, as well as the specific shape. I believe the artist depicted this work in an abstract way because the collisions of protons is a thing that is known about but isn't easy to see. Imagining what the action would look like and how it would move is exactly what the artist did. Except, of course, she added her own personality to it as well. The head of a beardless male votary was the sculpture I chose for the cross-cultural connections. The artist is unknown, but it is a native of Cyprus. The sculpture depicts current human figure in a very, very realistic way. The face is not fully symmetrical, his nose is detailed, his lips are a normal figure and shape, and even the hair texture is realistic. It also seems as if the marking in the stone would be markings in human faces. I would argue that this sculpture is not abstract. The reason why I chose this sculpture was because the male is very handsome, and because of how realistically it is depicted. It is almost as if I could talk to him. For complementary colors, I chose Portrait of Mrs. John Redmond Coates by the artist Thomas Chellie. It is an oil painting and it is a portrait of a woman. Obviously, the complementary colors are red and green that are on the woman's clothes. I believe the artist used complementary colors in this painting to not only bring energy to the painting, but also make the woman's face look more vibrant. The colors bring out her face. The mood of this painting is happy because of the energy and vibrancy that the colors bring. The colors do in fact impact the mood. Each color scheme brings about different moods. And for my favorite piece, I chose Community Playground, North Fork, West Virginia. This is a photograph by the artist JC. I like this photograph because it is very urban. It reminds me of where I live. It depicts real modern streets. I admire street art a lot, so this piece really stood out to me because of the many street pieces it has captured. I don't think this artwork is about anything in particular, but I do think it has a goal to capture urban kid life, and I do think it successfully reached that goal. Finally, in conclusion, it is extremely useful to have world art museums because people can learn and admire other cultures. One art piece itself can teach people so much about lifestyle and ideas. Art in person is 1,000 times more beautiful and a great way to really feel the impact that the artist was intending to leave. Seeing the brushstrokes and the texture overall speak about a piece in a way that could not be seen through online pictures. I think college administrators include art on the campus of universities because of the many majors and professions surrounding art today. Art is also a way of learning. It is very useful to have an art museum in a college campus not only because it provides a local place that many people can visit, but it also encourages students that study art.